Indeed, we are facing a new inflection point. Artificial intelligence has already defeated human intelligence when AlphaGo, as you may be very well aware, was competing with the world's top Go players, Isidore. And Isidore has won only one match out of 5 matches. AlphaGo has been touring all around the world, particularly in Asia, beating all the world-class Go players. That's amazing and quite surprising. Now, in order to find a solution to this newly emerging challenge to humanity, we need to exercise both collective human wisdom and united action. I hope that this forum, together with the United Nations as the world's only universal organization, can contribute to assembling and leveraging the collective wisdom of humanity. In this regard, we need to recall the 2030 Agenda and its Sustainable Development Goals unanimously adopted by the United Nations in 2015, when I was still serving as the Secretary General. The SDGs has 17 goals and 169 targets we need to achieve by 2030 to address issues such as poverty eradication, disease, inequality, climate change, refugees, violence, and extremism and terrorism. While all of the goals and targets of the 2030 Agenda are equally important, I think among 17 goals, we have to make sure that this number 13 goal, climate change, should be highlighted as #1 priority, as the most urgent objective that we must achieve by the end of this century. Quite simply, if we cannot save the planet, our humanity will have to cease to exist. Therefore, we have to learn how to live in harmony with the nature. And then we can learn how to live in harmony with artificial intelligence. If we look at what our human being has been abusing our nature, it seems that the people believe that we may have 2 Earths, but unfortunately, we have only 1 Earth. That's why I have been often saying that we don't have Plan B, because we do not have a Planet B. The climate shift that we have seen in the past few months alone are simply unprecedented. Recently, several natural disasters hit the richest country in the world, United States, Florida, Texas, and they hit Puerto Rico. This has caused by the rise of just 0.5 degrees Celsius in the seawater of Gulf, Mexico. If we don't quickly come together in an action-oriented manner and step up our efforts in fighting these challenges, this alarming situation for our planet will only worsen. Our climate will continue to change, and this will bring greater risks to our lives and future. We must do all we can to step up our collective efforts and protect our lives from these existential threats before it is too late. In this regard, we must all come together and intensify our sustained efforts to immediately meet our commitments under the Paris Climate Agreement. Unfortunately, I must make sure, again openly, to voice my pronounced disappointment with the US government's announcement to withdraw from the Paris Agreement. As a leading world power and our planet's second largest emitter of CO2, this is a worrying decision. The US announcement has many problems in its substance as well as its procedural aspects. I've been urging the President Trump, even though I have not spoken to him directly, that he may be standing in the wrong side of history. As such, I call on all the private sector businesses leaders here and civil society leaders to continue to work together alongside the United Nations to put more resources into clean energy to combat climate change. The transition to sustainable energy will promote economic growth, create more jobs, and foster new opportunities. Let's work together. I hope this forum, Inflection Point, will make a great contribution to make sure that we make this world better for all. I thank you and 감사합니다.